Mike, there's a number of options for skin and process. Could you give us some insights about what happens with each of these options and what happens with the waste that comes off of that deer?
So when we skin and process, that means we take the hide off. After we got the hide off, the carcass goes in the cooler where we hang it. And then once we hang it after a few days, then we cut it up. So what happens to the hide? Well, the hide gets disposed of. The bones gets disposed of also. And we are required to have a licensed landfill accept those bones and those hides and the feet or whatever it is you don't want. We put into a landfill and we pay somebody to do that. Now, if you bring it in and you want your antlers cut off, you do not leave the property, the premises, until those antlers are in your hands. In other words, I'm not going to keep your antlers for 40 days. If you want them, you take them with you that day. If you want the European mount, now the European mount, we will cut that off that day also. You leave with it in your hands. I'm not going to be responsible for your European mount. So we want you to leave that with, or leave with it. Now, if you want a cape mount, we do our best to have that cape done while you wait. Now, it may be a time where you might have to wait an hour. You might have to wait an hour and a half. If it gets longer than that, then we require you to come back the next day because we will skin those capes during the night, put your name on it, and put those cape mounts in the freezer. And we charge extra for that because it takes us longer. We want you to have that. We don't want to keep your cape in our freezer. We want you to get that cape to your taxidermist as quickly as possible. The sooner you get to the taxidermist, the better he will be able to do a better job for you. So get it out of our hands into your taxidermist's hands. Again, we want you to leave with it, but if we fall behind and we got 30 capes in front of you, you will have to probably come back the next day.
And just to be clear, the waste disposal is included in the price that we pay when we drop off our deer?
The waste disposal is included in the price of the deer when you drop it off. And we're required to do that, keep records of it, accurate records, because of the CWD issues. We cannot and will not take bones and just throw them out in the field somewhere where they could call us home.